It's getting cloudy and dark.
My name is Ryan, and Nathan and I are going to show you how to use the elements in a basic survival kit.
Ryan has a survival blanket. One of the useful tools in survival. The tinder cloak out.
And this time we're going to be facing shelter, fire, water, and hunger.
It's good to have survival skills and a basic survival kit. You never know what's going to happen. We're going to show you how to use the elements in the basic survival kit. It's fall, and the cold is moving in, so we need to find a good place to make camp. We're getting pretty close to the stream, and that's a good thing, because then it will give us a good supply of water to boil. We're going to make our camp right over here. We found a good place to make it. This is a pretty good spot to make a shelter, so I think we're going to stay here for the day to make a shelter. We might make a lean-to shelter, or maybe a teepee. It's fall, and all these leaves are a fire hazard, so we need to clear them out to make a fire. I'm going to get my dry stick off the block. So I'll clear it away from the fire, so we're going to set the fire. And the stream is right here, because we're camping right over it. And that's good, because then we don't have to waste that much energy to boil water. And we're going to make a fishing pool, and we're going to go fishing so we can catch some fish. We're going to put rocks around the fire so that we don't start a forest fire. Rocks so that we can put around the fire, like I told you earlier. How much more do you need? Like 7 more. You need about like 2 more. You need 1 more. Okay. One more small one. Well, that's okay. There. You completed the fire. I'm just gonna get up. There. Now we completed the fire pit. So, well, there's mud on it, so maybe we just put some dry sticks on it, and maybe that will keep it dry. Yeah. So let's go get some dry sticks. A good way to start a fire is to make a teepee of sticks, so that the smoke will catch the sticks on fire. Ryan, sorry. Yeah, those won't burn on. That's fresh. Right now, I'm going to get Nathan's 5 mess kit and go collect some fresh water so we can boil some water and drink it with this. Usually you want to get, when you're collecting water, usually you want to get by the fastest moving part that you see, like a waterfall. So that part will be mostly the cleanest. Now I'm going to walk back to camp and put the water back. This survival kit is called the SOL Survival Medic. It has some first aid supplies, tinder quilt, a fire starter, an emergency blanket. Where you can get this survival kit, you can find it at all kinds of places like Gaynor Mountain or Dick's, or you can find it online. And It's mostly like $20 or like $17. I don't remember how much it was, but you can find it at Dick's or Gander Mountain. This survival kit, you can get it on Amazon and eBay and online, anywhere pretty much. And you can get it at Gander Mountain and Dick's. Alright, so how to start a fire by using this fire starter and this tinder cloak. This is just make a teepee and put a leaf under it. And put the tinder cloak on top of the leaf, and then use the fire starter to light it. Usually, the tinder cloak usually lights up to over 2 to 3 minutes when you light it. Oh no, TV's falling. I need to get right here so I can light it. We don't need a TV. Well, it's better TV. We can just use TV. Popping the tinder cloak out so that it will light easier. So that Ryan can do the flint and steel and light it. I don't think this is really flint and steel, but it can. So just put it on top. Alright, so just put it right here. I have to flop that one. Starting fires is not easy. This flint and steel isn't really working. So I'm going to try using the Black Survival Kits one that Nathan has. Maybe that'll light it better. Oh, sure. I'm not going to use all the cotton, because that's just a big waste. Usually I can start it with about that much. So you just gotta fluff it out so that you'll be able to strike it easier. Maybe the cotton will light by you like this. Yes, we got it lit. So put some little tiny stick. That sticks are catching. The sticks are catching. Oh no. Don't need it. Oh, it went out. One of the useful tools in survival is a fishing pole. And there's some fish in this stream. So I'm going to try to put a piece of leaf on the hook, and then I'm going to dip it in and try to get it. Hopefully we'll get some fish, but we probably won't. In the Bear Grylls Ultimate Survival Kit, it comes with some fishing supplies. It comes with line, hooks, and a weight. So that's what I made that out of. I just got a stick, and I tied the hook and the weight to the string, and then I tied the string onto that. We decided to move our camp because it's supposed to rain. So we're going to look for a good windbreak. A pretty big rock which would have a good overhang because there's like a little cave. You can make like a lean-to or something. So we'll be protected from the wind and rain. So we're just going to gather lots of sticks and lean them on the cave. Probably build a fire pit here. Okay, so right here, help me get this stick. I'm going to put that in. And this will be good to put across, and then you can put leaves on it. So that it will be more rain-proof. Okay, Ryan, how about you try to flip this around here? Okay, we're just thinking about 2 more. You're right, no, this one makes it. Remember this one you broke there? Yeah, not that. Probably about 1 more, and then we'll do it. Alright, you need a straight. When you're cutting a tree, you don't have to just cut into it or saw. It'll go more easier if you cut diagonal with the tree. Like if it's horizontal, cut it sideways. If it's vertical, cut it down. So just whack it down like this. That'll help it cut down easier. It's almost done. Maybe I can bend it now. You know, if I just cut all these branches off. So maybe I can just save the rest of the leaves for... Wait, there are no leaves on it. So now I'm just going to save the rest of the sticks for making it more rainproof and tying some leaves. We're going to put the fire right by the entrance so it keeps the animals out. Here, a good spot. And this would be a pretty good container. But it's too small. And this would be perfect for cooking stuff. What I'm doing, I'm putting rocks around the fire pit again. So the fire doesn't get out and spread to the leaves so it'll catch everything on fire. There are lots of rocks in here, so I'm going to use these. And if I run out, I might still get some like in the ground. Get water? We're good. Hey, there's the water that we boiled. And this is to put the fire. Alright, so new. Okay, Ryan, we need some really small dry sticks to put on the fire once we get the cotton. Okay, here's some really small. Okay, now we need the cotton. That's right. These are the sticks that we're going to put on the other fire. Alright, guys. My foot is my foot. Cotton's going out. The rest of the cotton didn't like them. Still there. Put leaves on the fire, it makes it, dry leaves on the fire, it makes it burn a lot better. So that's why we're putting leaves on the fire. this little thing. Oh, it's done. Alright, come on. There's flames are going out. Wait, no, stop. Wait, it's gonna light this one off. Here we need little sticks like that. Ryan's just going. I think we're getting it going. The hardest part about getting the fire started is that when you're trying to start it with cotton or something like that, because then if you don't get prepared for the fire, that could be horribly bad, because if you don't have any dry leaves or sticks in a big pile, so you're not prepared. So whenever you start a fire, if you actually want to start a fire, be prepared, because you don't know if it's going to go horribly wrong. We got the water from the creek down there. It's right down there. It's not that far. We got this water and also that water over there. It's in a jar. We're going to boil the water that's in the jar. We just have this water for safety if the fire starts spreading too far, which we don't want that to happen, because then we'll get sued. Oh no, I spilled the water. I'll collect some more. Ryan, here, wait, Ryan, here. We could just put some of this water in. Right here. All right. If it spills, then we can just go get some more water. We have to be careful. We have to put it somewhere where we won't spill it. How about we put it by the fire now? Maybe we should cook it a certain way. It said stew. Last time we showed you how to boil the water, but we're gonna do the same thing this time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set this right here, and hopefully it will boil the water. And also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little rock and set it right there so that it doesn't fall. So, and then after a while, it will probably start boiling. Okay, so we got the fire going, and while we're waiting for the water to boil, we're gonna start continuing making the shelter, and we're gonna get the ferns and put leaves around, and have and we're gonna use the ferns for the bed. And I'm gonna set the firewood right here, away from the fire. Another fact is, whenever you have limited supply of wood, like if you were at the woods and then you traveled really far away and you're not at the woods anymore and you brought a little bit of wood, then you have to you don't really want to blow on the fire, because then it will make the stuff burn faster. So you don't want it to burn faster. You want to make it last. So that's a good fact. Get ash in the water. Alright, we might have a little ash in our water. Ryan, did you hear me? Yeah. But it will still be purified. I am collecting more fern and putting it over to the roof. And I'm also collecting some other leaves. What I'm doing is I'm getting some wood for the fire, so that it doesn't, whenever we need more wood, then it won't run out. In survival, it's always better to use teamwork if you have someone else with you, because then you can get more things accomplished in less time. So Ryan's working on the shelter, and once I get enough wood, then I'm gonna start helping him with the shelter. And we're gonna put ferns down there so that we can have a bed. When it starts getting nighttime and you want to keep the fire going at night, then you always want to make sure you have a big pile of wood so that you can keep it going all night. we brought some cattails down so that we could eat them. And so we're gonna cut them, and then we're gonna eat these white parts right here to about right here. And that's about as far as you can eat. But you can eat the roots too. And you can't eat the leaves because these leaves are green. You can eat the white stuff. But what you want to do whenever you get the root is you want to, the root is shaped like that. So you want to cut inside the root because usually there's a lot of dirt. So you want to cut the root in half and then take the white stringy stuff out and then roll it up in a ball and then set it right like on a rock or something. But we don't have the roots because when we pulled them out, the roots ripped off. So we're just going to have the white parts. So I'm going to prepare them. I'm gonna cut the white parts off the cattail so that we can eat them. So there's one. I'm just gonna set them right there. Sometimes whenever you see brown stuff, you just want to carve away. And then once you don't see anymore, you just cut it off. And there's two. And then this one's gonna be big. One's about right here. There's three. We have two more. So here's some of the stringy stuff I was talking about. It's inside it. There's four. And this is the last one. Five. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set them right here on the edge of the fire.
There's stuff getting in the water.
See, and this is how you usually want to
The water's starting to boil. And this one's quite ready.
You can also make a cooking cream like that. But you don't want to let it sit for long, because then it will get burnt. Like those ones. How you eat the cattails is you just take them, you brush them off, and then
Is it good? This looks quite good.
It tastes like potatoes, kind of.
Doesn't taste like anything. But actually, they taste like potatoes. They don't taste like anything.
I think they do.
Here.
Right here, you can have some. He wants the better one, not the burnt one.
At least got in there.
You need to boil it for about 15 minutes, cause like once it starts bubbling like that, because then it removes all the bacteria. So we're gonna clear a spot for whenever it's ready. Then we can drink it. So I'm just clearing a spot, and the reason why I need to boil the water is because it removes the bacteria. So you want to boil it before you drink it.
So, how me and Nathan are going to get the water out. Nathan is going to lay the stick on top of it like that.
one. And I'm going to stick this Y stick straight through it. You have to hold. Fine. No, push. Okay, that's good. Alright, push it. That's good. So, now. Right here, I clear a spot. Okay. Okay, so. Alright. Putting the water down right there. And then I'll hold it like. So now we're gonna let it cool. And while we're cooling it, we're gonna start making the bed. And then we might put a little bit more leaves on the shelter. Gonna do good for whenever it starts raining, if it does. It's getting cloudy and dark, so we want to make our bed soon. And we're gonna make it out of ferns. And also leaves. What we're gonna do is spread the leaves out, and then we're gonna put the ferns on top of the leaves. So then we'll have a comfortable bed. Get any sticks out like this. Just throw them. See a nice spot to make a bed. Right. I'm spreading these leaves out so we can put the ferns on top. We need to cut this out. Okay? Yeah. I know, I am spreading it out. Oh, but you were putting them all over here. Oh, really crap. Okay, I'll start spreading the rest of the bed. Nathan is going to go get some more ferns while I spread the leaves on here. And so far we only have one. Right now, Nathan just handed me some more ferns. And I'm spraying them all over the bed. Here's some more ferns. Just need to wait for Nathan. Actually, this blanket I have came to the SOL survival medic I have. So this is what we're gonna use for the blanket. And Nathan just threw the ferns in a place where I cannot get them. So here's the water that we boiled on the fire. And there's some little pieces of ash in there, so I'm just gonna get out with my knife. There. And I can just wipe it off. And then I should probably clear a nice spot for the water so that it doesn't spill. But we found a perfect stick so that we could get out. So what we did is we just took another stick and put it right there and slide that on, and then we just picked it up and then put it over. And then, so Ryan has a survival blanket here, but we're just letting the fire go out because we're not gonna like sleep in this shelter or anything. We're just showing you how to survive. We only brought like a tiny bit of water, which we drank all of it like in the beginning. So now we have a big thing of water so that we can drink it. We're using our coats as pillows so that we can get some rest. So then we can, while we're resting, we can just have the water once it cools off, which is pretty cool. So we're just gonna get some rest. And we're gonna use the survival blanket that came to the SOL Survival Minute, and it keeps you warm instantly. Yeah, it has powers to make you warm. That's kind of what it is. That's kind of what it does. Yeah, it's like a thermal blanket.
This is going to be pretty comfortable for tonight.
Do you think we should drink some water?
We should check it. It's a little bit hot.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. This is Survival Boys.
Yes.
On Mission Survival. The Survival Boys.
Good night.